Hello everyone, welcome to my back to back content wherein as usual I will be fetching some water again and again and again. I don't know, but I don't want to make much effort in making videos because I just make videos in YouTube for memories, especially once to look back when time passed by, because I learned that we have to memory alive through videos or photos. And because I'm someone who is shy to post something on social media, especially Facebook, but I am not ashamed with YouTube because YouTube is anonymous. You could post something and your let's check first if there's someone. So yeah, so I did cut off the video because there was someone, and as an introvert person, I don't know if I am an introvert person, but I can consider myself as an introvert person because I am always shy. But I don't know, there are times that I am not shy, but there are also times that I am really extremely timid. So there, that is the water source. You know, one thing I also love about living in an area or a place like this is that there is a calm, raw, serene air. The air is crisp. You could literally smell nature. That's the one thing that I really genuinely love living in a place like this. And the water is fresh. You don't have to. Yes, that's our water. So it is really fresh and you don't have to, buy something. I bought something mineral or distilled drinking water because this kind of water is already enough for us. Although it is not, it is not, I don't know if it's clean, but yeah, I guess it is really clean because it is, it is artificial water. It came from nature itself, not man-made. So I guess that this is entirely clean because this water came from below the ground. And usually water source came from big trees. I don't know where does this kind of place begun or originated, or what's the history of this place, but usually waters came from big trees like this one. It's called Tipu. So has been this place has been, sustaining us water for almost like more than decades or even centuries, or I don't know, millennium, because this place already existed long before my grandparents. Yes, they always talks, or there are lots of tales and stories about this place. Like there was my grandfather who was, there is some kind of a white lady according to him before, and which has been passed down orally to my parents, that there was a white lady there. And they also mentioned that someone helped this place to have water. I don't know. They say diwata kuno. I don't know if it's real. I don't know. I don't want to believe it, but when I was still a child, I really, really, genuinely always feel intrigued and excited whenever I hear those kind of stories. Because, it is really interesting, and it really defects my local identity, or local where I came from. It's really wonderful. And there was even my mother who said that we came from a family of mermaids. I don't know, it's silly, but I don't know if it is really true, because if I came from, or if my ancestor came from mermaids, then definitely I could swim so wonderfully. But I couldn't, I I couldn't swim that much. I don't know. And sometimes also I feel a little bit tragic. I mean, my heart hurts for for the story of my ancestors, that they have lots of big dreams before that is not fulfilled due to circumstances and time. How hard it is to live life before, like they don't have rice, they only eat kamoting kahoy. And my parents are a sole witness to that kind of stories. And I want to interview, I don't know, but I am really curious about almost anything. I always ask them questions about that stuff, because I haven't really directly experienced those kind of stories, because my parents raised us so well, provide us so well, that even though we're poor, we didn't end up eating kamote or sweet potato for like a whole span of day. Like there is always rice, even though there's no viand or there's no dishes to pair with, but there always a rice. And that's something that I admire about my parents. It's because despite our marginalized situations, like we're really, really marginalized, they always provides us. They always did their best to support us. And I even gotten into college, and that's something to be proud of now, especially in our situations. I came from a family wherein there is only little to none professionals. Like, yeah, I don't think there are lots of professionals in my relatives. Like there's only one, there's only two, I don't know. But yeah, and if there are professionals, they are not even that secure. And yeah, and witnessing my life is slowly painting colors that you know I will be graduating soon. I realized that that's how hard work they invested into us. And yeah, I want to honor that, but I don't know how, because life is really scary, especially after graduation. I don't know what will happen to me. I don't know if I could land into a stable job or something like that. I'm scared, but I have to do it, especially that they're not even pressuring me. That's one thing I like about my family, is that even though we have a really, really critical, really, really complex financial situations, they never pressure me. They never force me to do something that I did not like. And that is something that I really, really admire with my family. Yeah. So the sun is radiating light towards the environment. It's super beautiful to watch. It's cinematic. It's a good scene to watch to to gaze on. And I'm really sorry if I kept on speaking English, and even though it's not that fluent, or I don't know if you could really understand my you know English here, but yeah, I'm just trying my best because I want myself to be fluent. I mean, I don't know if I am fluent, but I want myself to be, to be master of English because, yeah, I love that subject. I don't know if I love it. I didn't even love that subject before, but yeah, I've grown to love the subject, especially that it is my major in college. But yeah, things has its own, or life has its own twists and turns, and I end up in this kind of situations, and we just have to embrace it. So I guess that would be the end of this video, and thank you so much for watching.